Thank you. Good day. Can you hear me now? I'll use my union voice then. You're all welcome to Phahama Schools of Specialisation. The learners will be coming to a presentation to the ABC as the first step to this particular program of ours today. Wow, that's a beautiful work of art. The Phahama Secondary School, Schools of Specialisation. Is one learner coming to read for us here? No. Okay, thank you very much. We are now going to do the preamble of our Constitution as it is contained in our Constitution, which was adopted in 1996, and the learners will be leading us in that regard.
Adopt this Constitution as the supreme law of the Republic, so as to heal the divisions of the past and establish a society based on democratic values, social justice, and fundamental human rights. Lay the foundation for a democratic and open society in which government is based on the will of people and every citizen is equally protected by law. Improve the quality of life of all citizens and free the potential of each person. And build a united and democratic South Africa, able to take its rightful place as a sovereign state in a family of nations. May God protect our people. Nkosi sikeleli Afrika. Morena boloka setjhaba sa heso. Kgotsien South Africa. God bless South Africa. Mudzimu fatucheta Afrika. Hosi katekisa Afrika.
Thank you very much. We are going to be led by learners in singing the South African national anthem. As they do that,
good morning, MEC, our distinguished guest, and all people invited. On behalf of the Provincial Commissioner of Gauteng, Lieutenant General Mawela, MEC, allow me to host the flag of the South Africa. The flag will be hosted by Phahama learners. Parade Commander, over to you.
One step forward. By the left, we march. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Check, stop. Left, 10. One step forward. To the pole.
To the pole.
anthem, and as they do that, we'll be hosting the flag of the AU.
Let us all unite and celebrate together the victories won for our liberation. Let us dedicate ourselves to rise together to defend our liberty and unity. Oh, sons and daughters of Africa, flesh of the sun and flesh of the sky, let us make Africa the tree of life. Let us all unite and sing together to uphold the bonds that frame our destiny. Let us dedicate ourselves to fight together for lasting peace and justice on earth. Oh, sons and daughters of Africa, flesh of the sun and flesh of the sky, let us make Africa the tree of life. Let us all unite and toil together to give the best we have to Africa. The cradle of mankind and fount of culture, our pride and hope and break of dawn. Oh, sons and daughters of Africa, flesh of the sun and flesh of the sky, let us make Africa the tree of life.
One step back, what?
One step back, what?
Left, step. Position.
Right, 10.
By the left, we march. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Adjustment.
Thank you very much. You can that Banawarna, they know what they are doing. We appreciate. We will now be led by the MEC and the VIP delegation to left-hand side of where you are standing, so that we go and observe another surprise from the left. Unveiling. MEC will count backwards. You are alone. You are in charge, MEC.
There's no competition.
No competition. There's no deputy MEC here. Come in, Mayor. 5. Oh, come in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now leading the ABC towards the opening of the park. 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to ABC Chiloane.
Phahama Maths, Science and ICT School of Specialisation with focus in mining was officially launched by Mr. Matome Chiloane, MEC for Education and Youth Development on the 31st of August 2023.
Allah, Allah, Mr. Chiloane, Allah, Allah. Thank you very much. Now we'll lead the MEC, the learners will lead the MEC through the murals, which will be explained by the Phahama Schools of Specialisation. MEC, onto the left.
Good day, Honorable MC and guests. My name is Kili Jambani, and today I'll be telling you more about this mural. This is a mine worker fully fledged in PPE, because in the mines you're not allowed to go underground without their full PPE uniform. He is pushing a mine cart, also known as Makalanyani, with minerals, and he is taking it to the refinery place where it is going to be refined. I thank you.
Good afternoon, Honorable MC and guests. My name is Mohlakeng, and I'm here today to explain the murals. Phahama used to use telescopes and chalkboards, but now Phahama is using microscopes and smartboards. So this is a learner who is using a telescope and a chalkboard, and right here we have a learner who is using a microscope and a smartboard. So this explains that Phahama moved from this era to this era, and I thank you.
We're now moving to the hall where we're going to have our formal program. We'll be led by the learners to the venue. I would like, before we start, we need to connect with the Almighty. I would like to call upon Ms. Phahama Maths so that Adari Bulele Mahodimo Kono Hudira Tiroisi Aminkaji. Phahama Maths, you are called upon to the stage to come and pray for us.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Can we please bow our heads and also close our eyes? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, thank you for waking. Thank you for waking us this day so that we can come and celebrate this wonderful day. Thank you for your protection over the night, and also please fill us with the Holy Spirit on this wonderful day. Amen. Thank you very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Penyo Mzondi, and I'd like to be the first to formally welcome you to Phahama Maths, Science, and ICT School of Specialisation with the focus in mining. I would like to give a warm welcome to the MEC of Education in Gauteng, Honorable Matome Chiloane. The Executive Mayor of the Randfontein City Local Municipality, Councillor Davis Khoza. The HOD of Education in Gauteng, who is also my co-MC, Mr. Rufus Mutlana. The DDG Advocate of Education in Gauteng, Honorable Alison Bankston. chief directors and directors from all districts. A very warm welcome to our own district director, Mr. Vusumjirajule. Principals from different schools, invited guests, members of the community of Mohlakeng, a warm welcome to everyone to Phahama Maths, Science and ICT School of Specialisation with the focus in mind.
Thank you very much, Penyo. I just want to announce that Penyo Mzondi is my program director today. Please give him the full respect. He's in charge with me today. If you don't respect him, this particular aircraft is going to collapse or to crash. Therefore, let's give him cooperation and support him. Penyo is a grade 9 learner at Phahama Schools of Specialisation. Grade 11. To be a grade 11, but he's a grade 11, next year he'll be in grade 12. I also want to welcome all the, specifically just to add on what Pedro has indicated, the school principal, Mr. Siko, the chief of staff and the members of the MEC's office. The ward council, I think, has already been welcomed to Dizile Ngulula, and the main partner in this particular school from Kaya Engineering, the CEO Enoch Mawasha. And apart from that, I also heartily want to welcome all leaders of communities and structures in this particular region and township, the mayor and the reps of the mayor, the MPLs and MPs present today, other councillors, but last but not least, I want to welcome my comrade, Mponawa. He used to be my city manager for some time, or was it the mayor? Yes, both. And I was paying my raise to him. I'm also welcoming all the directors from the head office. I won't go through the list. Welcome all the district CESs, DCSs, and SESs, including all team members who are making this particular event a success today. We acknowledge them. I want to apologize up front before the MEC does that we started a bit late today because MEC had a commitment at the legislature. That's why we came running to this particular school, because we had to honor the legislature program. But today we are not here just to come and eat or to sing. We are here for an important event in this particular school. That's why you see DDGs are here, HODs are here. There's only one HOD and only one MEC. But with chief directors and DDGs and directors, we've got several of them in the department. It's a huge department. The MEC Matome Chiloane has invited us to come and launch Phahama Maths, Science and ICT School of Specialisation with focus on mining. This School of Specialisation seeks to nurture talent in South Africa across key disciplines, developing the country's future generation of leaders. The West Rand has been identified as an area most suitable to establish a school specializing in mining. You might have seen the display there. But before I say a lot, sometimes you cannot just talk too much before you are welcomed by the owner of the home and the house. And I would like to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to call upon our ward councillor, Duduzile Rambudu Me, to come and make us relax and feel at home. Ward councillor?
Good morning, everyone. I would like to welcome Honorable Mr. Matome, MEC, and his office, Jane Mananiso, MP, offices abalana bonke ngokulandelana kwabo ne-managers. Ndiphinde ndibonge abazali, ndiwelcome abazali abalana ngewodi ngokulandelana. Ndibonge ama-teacher, ndibonge abantwana besikolo. Andizuba mde kakhulu bosokubongiwe, ndixolise la ndingathanga ndifikele khona. Ndibonga kakhulu ukuthi nani nizoxhasa uprincipal uSiko owenze lesikolo sawutshintsho sayilento esiyiyo namhlanje esebenzisana no-MEC. Bantwana bam, nize nilandele, nifunde, nimamele. Zonke lezi zinto ngamaxesha ethu bezingekho, kodwa namhlanje ngenxa ka-MEC uMatome no-principal uSiko ne-companies ezithe zasixhasa kwesi sikolo side safikelela la isikhona. Bazali, ningakhohlwa ukupha abantwana imfundiso, bahloniphe. Namhlanje siphila kwimini ezinzima, abantwana bethu abayindawo, abanye badropa out esikolweni bayobhema lento ezibhenywayo. Bantwana bethu, ndicela nifunde, nifundisise, nisigqithe nathi. Enkosi, ndiyabonga.
Siyabonga ma. We feel welcome because Uma Wasekaya has welcomed us, and we'll be able to engage freely. I thought, Mama, Duduzile, maybe you'll also maybe indicate the other maybe members of the councillors who are here, but we can get the list. Maybe if they're here, we can acknowledge them accordingly, who are supporting you to ensure that you're not alone. I know a leader like yourself normally doesn't go alone. There are other people who accompany you. We'll acknowledge them as we move forward. Sabonga, let's give her a round of applause. One of the key elements of a school of specialization is not just to be a public school or just to be an ordinary school like any other school. This type of a school survives and thrives through partnerships. And in this particular school, one of the key partners for this particular school is Kaya Engineering and Technology, which has played a pivotal role in ensuring that we declare this particular school a school of specialization. Therefore, I would like to call upon Mr. Enoch Mawasha to come and give a message of support to you as attendees, but as stakeholders, particularly to the MEC, the DDG, the department as a whole, to show that indeed, on behalf of other partners, this one being the main partner, that the Mawasha will come and endorse the partnership. I like the way she greets everybody. That's African. That's very African. We appreciate it. Ma'am, can you adjust this for me?
My name is Enoch Mawasha. I'm the CEO of Kaya Engineering. I firstly want to thank very much the program directors, and I want to pass the greetings to the MEC for Education in Gauteng, Honorable Matome Chiloane. This being a different occasion, I would have said to you, Matome Tata Yase Pa Marimagati Kales. I want to honor this young man here. He's 17 years old and he's directing a program of launching of the school, and there are professors or academics, businessmen, and a boy of 17 years old is directing a program. Penyo, I want to say to you, you need to put this on your CV. There's a section under leadership. You must tell whoever's going to employ you in future that you directed the program. And on a CV, there's a section under reference. Your reference should be Honorable Matome Chiloane, MEC of Education. If at one stage it becomes the Premier of Gauteng, you change your CV to the Premier of Gauteng. It seems in Gauteng that is the trend, MEC, Premier. And if one day he's the President of the South Africa, you put that on your CV. This is a great achievement. I also want to extend greetings to the Acting Director, the Head of Department, Mr. Rufus Muta, Deputy Director General, Advocate Alison Benston, Chief Director of the Region, Mr. Victor Teta, Acting Director General, Musim C. Rajula, Executive Mayor if she's here, Councillor Gladys Kosa, the SGB person, chairperson, the school principal and staff. I want to also say thank you to the founder and chairperson of Kaya Engineering, Andile Kaku. Ladies and gentlemen, when the principal knocked at our door explaining this SOS and ICT project and requested that we come on board, for the first time there was never skepticism or hesitation as we would normally be with such requests. His energy, passion, enthusiasm about the learners and the SOS rubbed on us and we were sold. Kaya loves and supports excellency and perfectionism. If this was not a school but a business, principal, the rumors would have said, it is too good to be true. You and your staff are fronting. When Kaya management sat alone and pondered upon the request, few things stimulated us to be part of the project. This is for the empowerment of an African child. This is nation building. With this innovation, an African child can dream again no matter the unfavorable environment and circumstances under which they are born. A friend of ours, me and Andile Kaku, he so happened to be white. I just want you to get the background of the thinking. Once made these utterances that black people are not cut to be engineers. They can make good lawyers, accountants, social workers, and all that, but not engineering. Engineering flies over their heads. It is a view that he honestly believed in. This wonderful innovation, this School of Specialization is going to debunk that stereotype about the black child. So I want to thank you again, because these stereotypes stay sometimes to be true, yet they're not true. So this innovation is going to debunk that. 3 months ago, I was at the University of Johannesburg in the laboratories of mining and mechanical engineering. I asked my host what the race mix was in those faculties. The answer was white and Africans from north of Limpopo, not much from home. We have to change the balance of scales, and this MEC, the whole Department of Education, and this is the change. Okay, let me tell you a little about Kaya Engineering before I get to our commitments. Kaya Engineering was floated by Andile Kaku in 2005. It started in the garage, hence the name Kaya. Kaya is 100% black owned. Kaya has one director. Kaya has one shareholder. Okay? Kaya's business is 100% with private sector. Mr. MEC, 100% with private sector. We are disturbing the status quo. We are competing with the big boys, listed companies. We are breaking the barriers. We are Jatara. In one of our commitments to the school, we would like you to add a program that Kaya will support and sponsor. We would like that the school should, on quarterly basis, have inspirational talks. Okay? We will help sponsor and fund everything wherever the person comes from. We will invite black professionals, academics, businessmen and women, people that have attended same school as them, people that have played in the same street as them, people that grew under same trying circumstances as them, to come and inspire them and make them dream big. That is one program that we recommend as Kaya Engineering, and we will carry that all the way. If the school permits, the first person in Q1 of 2024 who will give the first presentation or the first inspirational talk is the chairman of Kaya Engineering, Q1. Okay? A man that left the border in Eastern Pondoland with nothing, and here he is today. This will be an inspiration to the kids and to all of us that we must not stop dreaming. I'm hoping for Q2 2024 to invite a boy that was born and grew up in Dobsonville, here in Soweto, matriculated at Immaculata Secondary School in Diefkloof. This boy, today he holds a PhD in engineering and he went to a township school. But more importantly, he's a Dean of Faculty of Engineering in the USA, University of Akron in the state of Ohio. That boy, he will be one of the inspirational people that we'll invite. I'm hoping to invite him in Q2 when he's back in the country. And his parents are in Dobsonville. He doesn't have a house in here, But I must tell you, he was stolen from us by United States. First year at University of UCT, a visiting professor from USA said, "You're too good to be here." He was taken then, he was given citizen of the USA because he was too good to be a South African. But he was born in Dobsonville, he went to school in Diepkloof, he's a dean of faculty of the university in the state of Gauteng. As an immediate intervention, we Kaya Engineering, the principal told me that they're embarking on revision campus, but it will be here in the school and it's from 8 to 8. I think it will take 6 to 10 days. We commit immediately to transport all the learners home for the duration of that, from school to their homes for 8 to 10 days. By these announcements, I must tell you this, as per your request, Principal, we have spoken to Sibanye Stillwater, we've spoken to the supervisor, Senior Vice President, Community Development and Social Development. Sibanye is on board. We have spoken to the Chief of COO of Harmony Gold Mine. Harmony Gold Mine is on board. We have spoken to the DG of Department of Mineral Resources and Energy. They are on board. I want to say finally, this is to announce that we Kaya Engineering are on board. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ndate Mawasha. Ndate Mawasha was not only speaking on behalf of the Kaya Engineering Technology, but he's also indicating that he's mobilizing other partners to come on board. Sibanye, Harmony, Department of Minerals and Energy, including themselves and many others, are on board to support this particular initiative. Thank you very much, Baba. We normally say in Africa that the hand that gives also receives more. I also was reminded that amongst the people we acknowledge, there are also representatives from Saibono and Methogoniwe. There are also organized labor here, my comrades from various unions. There are AGB associations and AGB members present here. I saw Tate Matakani being one of them, being present here. And apart from the district directors and directors from the head office, we also have a former director of this particular district, Tate Upakwape. I'm a little morning. He still looks fresh. I can re-employ him. And then other chief directors are here, obviously supporting Tate Teta, including the other district directors here supporting Tate Rajuile, Raleboha, and Tate Washa for the message of support. Before I call on my co-director to come and introduce the next item, I just want to indicate in 2 sentences that this particular school's focus is on mining. And I've got this mysterious son called Jabulani. My son, I've got the other son, Jabulani. He's my side son. He always follows me wherever I go. And I launched him for the first time when we were launching the Schools of Specialisation. But today I want to tell you about Jabulani in Randfontein. This Jabulani is this boy who belongs to the acting HOD. Underline the word acting. I hear people calling me HOD. I'm not HOD. I'm still trying to impress my boss. Maybe I might be considered. And as I talk about Jabulani, who's in Randfontein, I also want to indicate that there are also principals from other schools of specialization, and I know they are hiding. They don't want me to see them. So wherever you are, you acknowledge a principal of SOS coming to support the principal of Phahama. So Jabulani is a guy he thinks he's clever, he thinks he's gifted, and he thinks he's a man about town. And he's doing grade 9, and in another school, not at Phahama. And he heard that there are people in the world, you can make mention of them, who are making money in this world without even going to school. And at one stage, because he's a man about town, he was going around in Randfontein and he met some Zamazamas. And these Zamazamas look at this young, energetic boy, they say, this is a new recruit, you can recruit him to join the Zamazama operation. And at some stage he started missing classes, missing school, etc., without necessarily going to school, and he was learning the skill of being a Zamazama. And by the way, being a Zamazama in this particular country is illegal. Therefore he was getting into the operations of the underworld. And at one stage he was caught by his friends, and the friends told the parents about his movements. And as these things developed, there's something which happened. Something funny, something maybe which you might like or not like, but I won't talk about it until my program director comes to introduce the next program. I'll see whether I get time to complete this Jabulani story. The Jabulani story is an ongoing story which will only end once we've launched all schools of specialization. And as I call Pedro to the stage, come on my boy, you're my son also. I also want to indicate, remember I told you that he was a grade 9 learner, and I retracted that. I told you that is a grade 11 learner. I'm also retracting that. He's in fact, he has never failed a grade. He's a grade 12 learner. Over to you, Pedro.
Now things have been cleared up. I am in matric, guys. So, as we all know, Phahama has always been one of the best schools around Mohlakeng and West Rand. So we thank you. Here's Phahama. I'd like to say thank you to Kaya Engineering and Technologies, and all the other businesses who are part of this launch, as it is a good act, and it is the same as planting in good soil. Thank you to the CEO of Kaya Engineering and Technologies for all your good work to us. Thank you, sir. So now, as we know, this school is focusing in mining. So I'll be calling the public speaking students who will be giving us an insight on everything related to mining, the wide varieties of everything related to it, what it is, how it can help us, and how it affects the communities. So up to them, the people who will be presenting the mining.
importance of mining?
Good question. Well, mining is important to producing regions and countries. It provides employment, dividends, and taxes that pay for schools, hospitals, and public facilities. Coming to the disadvantages. The disadvantages of mining include harm to air pollution, meaning the harmful substances are often exposed by mining, causing allergies and breathing problems to local people. They also include harm to water pollution, meaning mining can cause metal contamination and acid mine drainage that makes water unsafe for both plants and animals. I guess you guys have heard about the Zamazamas. Ezamas, those people involved in mining without the government's permission. Those people are the Zamazamas. Ezulu meaning those who try their luck. There are tens of thousands in South Africa where the unemployment rate is over 30%. Like I said, water and air are polluted. And it is difficult to obtain precise data from health authorities. Coal is slowly poisoning these black faces, but it's only their income.
What about the sinkholes?
Coming to the sinkholes. Sinkholes are dangerous because they threaten water supplies directly into aquifers. They kill and injure people. A person can be harmed stepping into an existing sinkhole. According to www.news24.com, a mining town in Maferon City has hit Relebukile Secondary School, a school located in South Counterville in Kuto. A large sinkhole swallowed almost the whole part of the restaurant school.
What to do to prevent those disadvantages you are talking about?
To prevent those disadvantages, air pollution, afforestation site inspection, water pollution, water treatment processes, and the sinkholes, you need to use water sprinklers if you're living in an area with droughts.
And lastly, what to do to make mining more sustainable?
To make mining more sustainable, we need to lower impact techniques use, rehabilitating mining sites, shutting down illegal miners, and I believe that we need to unite for sustainability. With that being said, I thank you.
Today I'll be talking about the significant role that the mining industry plays on our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been talking about what is mining, the history of mining, innovative mining, and the curriculum, not forgetting the advantages and disadvantages. Ladies and gentlemen, the history of mining on our economy grows with 8%. In employing 450,000 people in the mining industry. I'll be listing few mines located near Phahama Maths and ICT School of Specialisation with focus in mining. We have Sibanyester Waters, Goldfields, we have Anglo-Gold Ashanti and Mboneng Mine, not forgetting Randfontein Mine. Mboneng Mine, Randfontein Mine and Anglo-Gold all extract gold as the primary mineral. Now, moving forward to Sibanyester Waters. Sibanyester Waters extract platinum and palladium.
Wait. You just mentioned this very interesting word. What is it? Can you please say it again?
Palladium.
Palladium. Can you please tell me the definition of the word?
Okay. Palladium is a used fuel cells to power buses and cars, and is also used in blood sugar tests. Moving forward, did you all know that we do consume these minerals?
No.
We have iron and zinc. Zinc, it is used in our immune systems, using to build our bodies, to make our bodies' bones stronger. Moving forward to iron. Iron, it is used in hemoglobin, a protein used for our bodies in order to get oxygen. My partner will be talking about
safety standards.
Okay. Not forgetting, on the 14th of August 2023, the Phahama unit went to South Gold Deep Mine to talk about the safety protocols and learn about them, as my third partner will be talking about them.
On the 19th of July 2023, we experienced a magnitude earth tremor in Johannesburg South, 2 kilometers away from Harmony Dunk of Gold.
What do you think caused the earth tremor?
Well, according to the research that was compiled by my fellow educator and I, this might have been the result of tectonic activities that took place elsewhere, which resulted into pressure being released in Gauteng. Or it might have been the history of mining in that area. I want us to bring this home. Yesterday around 9 p.m. we experienced an earth tremor. The earth was shaking and houses almost fell. Now questions arise. How is the safety of the community, you and I, guaranteed? And how is the safety of the miners guaranteed? I am honored to be standing in front of you addressing an extremely crucial aspect often overlooked, safety precautions in mines. With well-executed training programs, safety precautions, and implementation of technological advancement, these can all contribute towards minimizing risks and incidents like the earth tremor, the earth shaking, high temperatures, and etc., etc. Now, though mining has its own advantages and disadvantages, it is also one of the most dangerous job sectors where not only workers but the community at large have high risk of injuries and diseases, as I've explained before. By instilling or enforcing or implementing these safety standards, you'll be enforcing and implementing a sense of attentiveness and responsibility on the job site. Generating a positive perspective on safety standard can make checklist and protocol a necessity in the eyes of the workers, rather than an extra step.
You keep saying safety this, safety that, and safety whatnot. Do you know, my audience here, can I please ask one question to you? Do you all know the safety regulations in mining? Then you had your answer. So, can you please tell me at least 3 safety precautions in mining?
With pleasure. I'll start with prioritized planning. Whether in surface or underground or reality, it's critical for a worker to develop a plan before beginning work. Taking time to calculate the best approach can help the operation to go more smoothly and protect the well-being of the workers. Secondly, pay attention to equipment upkeeps. Old parts can go unnoticed, and aging parts one-off risks can lead to loss of control. Old or defective parts can open up danger to a site. With regular cleaning, inspecting, and repairs, we can help keep machineries in optimal shape. Thirdly, wear personal protective gears. As you can see there, my fellow learners are wearing them. Now, clothing accessories like steel-toed footwear, hard hats tailored to the nature and purpose of mining project can all contribute towards protecting miners, since rockfall is a common cause of accidents in the underground world.
Thank you for giving me those safety precautions. And now, my fellow audience, you know the safety precautions on mining? Yes. But you forgot one thing. What about the harmful gases found underground?
Oh, coming to the harmful gases. Thank you. Carbon monoxide is one of the examples of the harmful gases found underground. Carbon monoxide is a gas that confuses your body to think that it has enough oxygen, but in reality it doesn't. The signs of this poisonous gas are breathlessness and headache. Now with gas detection devices, we can bring more monitoring system in the underground world.
Okay. What is the aim of the safety precautions in mining?
The safety standards were specifically designed to prevent injuries, diseases, and death. It specifically provides specific knowledge and skills on mining safety to miners. With that being said,
we now declare
Phahama
Maths, Science and ICT, School of Specialization with focus in mining officially launched!
Now, we can all agree that that was a very wonderful presentation. Can we please clap again for that? Wonderful presentation, team. Hopefully now, as the audience, we now have a better understanding on mining. If someone were to ask you what innovative mining is, the safety precautions, everything related to mining, we can all answer those questions with boldness. Now, I'd like to call the second act, which is the drama group, which will be giving us an insight on the living condition of miners. We all know they could be, I wouldn't want to say nice, but, or skeptical, but they will be actually giving us how it actually is being living in the mine. Now, over to you guys.
Who was I with when I killed Sparare, Mr. Medwell? Who was I with when I bombed Nazareta and his family all inside the house? Only thing I can give me my man when you piece of cake. Chota Kanuyana.
Yeshua, praise spaceman. Please, Lord, help me. I want to see the place where Messiah died. Please, Almighty. I want to see the place where Messiah died. Please, please, I want to see the place where
This place is used. Look there, look here, look everywhere, man. This place is used, Luna. Don't rush it.
I want to see the place where Messiah died. And this is how Aries and I ended up in the mine.
Newspaper article.
Newspaper article. Washa.
Daily Sun.
Sowetan.
Herald. Job title.
Safety net.
Requirements. A grade 12 obtained from an SOS that focuses on mining. Health and safety certificate. Remuneration package. 1.9 million per annum. Job title.
Road leaders.
Requirements. Grade 12 obtained from an SOS that focuses on mining. NS rock drilling. Remuneration package. 1.5 million per annum.
Job title.
Mining supervisor.
Requirement. Grade 12 obtained from an SOS that focuses on mining. A mining supervisor oversees and coordinates activities related to quarrying and mining. Remuneration package 1.2 million per annum.
I applied and got the job.
Thank you, team. Now we can all agree that was a very insightful act, wasn't it? Yes. So now we understand the living condition of miners, don't we? So, with all that being said, I don't know how many of you recognize that in the first part of their act, they quoted the lyrics from Huma Sikela's song, Stimela. Yeah, you all heard that, didn't you? That was a very creative move from all of them, wasn't it? Thank you, team, for that wonderful presentation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Penyo. I need to adjust the mic after Penyo delivers his. He's my son, but he's taller than me. I don't know. Maybe I did not eat well when I was still young. I must say, DDG, MEC colleagues, that when we launch a Schools of Specialization, the part which I like most is the learner activity. The learner activity brings that feeling that our government is delivering education which is leading our kids somewhere. This ANC government will be written about by real authors who really recognize the contribution of our leaders. And one day is one day. Thank you very much. I think you are giving the round of applause to the learners, not to me. Thank you very much. I just want to say 2 sentences about Jabulani because we are against time. I cannot leave you without telling you about Jabulani before I introduce the next presentation, which is about or will be done by our MEC Chiloane. Because this Jabulani, remember he was tempted to get in touch with the Zamazamas. And our kids have clarified that Zamazaming is an illegal activity in South Africa. So this Jabulani was reported to his parents. His friends were concerned about him. He was in another school, which I don't want to mention by name. And then he heard one day that there's a school which is going to be launched called Phahama School of Specialisation. And MEC Chiloane, one of the youngest MECs, is coming to the school to launch it. And then he said, but Zamazaming is more about mining, and there's a school which is focused on mining. let me change my mind and go to that school and be one of the learners so that I learn mining officially, study maths, study physical science, study geography, start life sciences, so that in future I can be a mining engineer. And the parents were very satisfied about this change of heart and mind of this young man called Jabulani, that he's going to Phahama Schools of Specialisation. Thank you very much about that. This Jabulani, we are watching him. Next time when we launch another school, we'll track him as to how is he doing now at the Phahama School of Specialisation. I want to call upon the MEC now to address us. As I said, this is one of the youngest MECs in the province and in the country. His surname is spelled with a C, not a TSH. When normally I introduce him, I mention 5 things and then I sit down. But today there's an additional 6th one, which I'll also mention. I normally tell him that he's leading one of the important ministries in the province, which is education, which touches the lives of all the families in our continent, in the country. He's leading a department of over 100,000 employees. He's leading a department managing a budget of over 63 billion, which is empowering our citizens in the Gauteng province in the education sector. He's also leading more than 2,500 schools in the province, public schools in the province. And apart from that, he's guiding, giving executive leadership and political leadership to more than 2.5 million learners in the province. But today he has got an additional title, which I'm going to introduce to him. This particular MEC, yesterday, he was declared an award-winning MEC. You know why? Because he's leading a department which for the first time ever, or in the last 14 years or 10 years, has never received a clean audit, and this department was given a clean audit yesterday by the Auditor General. That's not only one, it's the ABC of clean governance.
Namhlanje sizogcoba sizozinga ndindilili
Yeah, no, this part is, I'm beginning to like it. So DDG, every time if I launch an SOS, it must be there. I like how she says, Matome. I know Spongosam is very difficult to pronounce, Lemilia Chava, so Chiloane. Yeah. Let me start by greeting yourselves. Dumelang, Sanbonani, Molweni, Abshin, Matsiare, Khoyedag, Khoyedag. You're worrying me now. Good day. Yes. Did I miss it? No, I did greet in Brenda. Yeah. Hey, I'm looking for my speech. I look at them. Thank you. This is a very special day, and I'm happy that the learners are showing it. I can feel the energy when I get on the stage. So, program director, the acting HOD, no, it's correct that is acting. So currently he's a movie star, so he needs to perform very much until I decide, right, perhaps So I still say that. You know, when I address staff, I always tell them, you are safe until you are not safe. So you are safe now, HOD, until you are not safe. The co-program director, Penyum Zondi, you are doing well, my boy. No, I like his energy. You know, these program directors in all our programs, we've always got learners. And they always bring this energy. You hear the HOD and you know what the minister, HOD says, the generational gap. Yeah, harsh, but these young ones, they make sure that they touch, you know, their peers. They are doing well. And really it's a vote of confidence for future leaders. We see yourself there. The DDG, Alison, you acknowledge, and all other senior managers, chief directors. I see one. Where's that? Oh, there are two chief directors, correct. And congratulations to the new chief director. You can set up one so that they can see the new chief director of Tshwane. You see? District directors, Rajul, you can see when you perform, I'm not a difficult person. If you perform, I'm not a difficult person. But not performance, then no problem. You must know, when you start having problems, I don't answer your phone, I don't call you, I'm silent. And you are going to interviews, you must realize that, no, yeah, the MEC is not calling me, there's a problem. When there's a problem in your district, I don't call you. Chief Director, what's happening there? So you tell me. Yeah. But so far, I'm not complaining. Our former district director, Abrao, I know that we worked for a few months, and but I must be honest, it was too short, man. You know, he just left. Quickly. Could he just one of those things? Even I tried to speak to him, but 1 month now, and I saw that he didn't want to hear it. He just wanted to say, no, I'm retiring. You see. And look at him, looks fresh. Look at him, he looks fresh, he looks healthy. He looks happy, he's smiling, I'm what? So, district directors, this is your future. While you're still in these positions, yes, the former mayor. District directors have a lot of work, I can tell you. You know, they're the most hard hit. And agral stress in so they've got a lot of work. But district directors here are all acknowledged. The chairperson of the portfolio committee in absentia, Honorable Munyai, is acknowledged. The leadership of local government, led by the executive mayor is not here. She did call me. MMC is present if I have not seen you. But more importantly, the councillor of the ward, Ms. Duduzile Mbulula. And by the way, congratulations. Got 2 votes. Yeah? Congratulations. She's a regional secretary of the African National Congress Women's League in the region of the West Rand. Congratulations. No, I can feel your warmth when you welcomed us here, that Abu Muhammad are in safe hands. Union reps Satu, Nehau, Neptosa, Natu, Kosatu, and all those that I have not mentioned, the leadership of the African National Congress in the region, GDE, NTT CEOs, I know Professor Nsobi was here, and I don't know if the other CEOs here, from Matthew Goniwe, okay, should be here, but is acknowledged as well. Honorable Member, my comrade Jane Kozamaniniso, or is it, which one is first? Kozamaniniso. Yes, me and comrade Jane, we are from, we grew from the youth development. We used to be youth practitioners many years ago, while we were still in the Western district. Well, I think we were still the mayor, Major. Yeah, we were still young, of course. And I was in the seat of Ekuruleni when we were busy with the, what do you call this, integrated youth development strategy and all these policies that are guiding youth development. So I was with the honorable member. Now she's a member of parliament. So we acknowledged my colleague and comrade, a representative of faith-based organization, SAPS, SGB organization. I saw all the leaders here and the SGB members from the school as well, the chair as well, learner formation, learners, parents, teachers, the principal, Mr. Siko. Our partners, lastly our partners, Kaya Engineering, thank you very much for what you are doing and the pledge you have made. This is good. Actually, you know, SOSs can't succeed without partners. At the center of SOSs is partners, and partners who understand what we want to achieve. And Kaya is one of those companies that really understand what we want to achieve. And I'm happy that actually even leading the charge of trying to get more sponsors for the school. We have 3 schools that focus on mining. It's Mandisa Shetrega, and there's one in Bronkhorstspruit. Yeah. And Raymond, well, not Raymond, okay. But Ekangala is also focusing on mine. Have you forgotten, TTG? I was there. It was the last school that you launched while I was still a portfolio chair. Yeah, I think so. So the partners are important because the purpose of these schools is not, we're moving out of, obviously we're keeping with the traditions of providing syllabuses that are there within the curriculum, but we're looking to add in a focus into the school so that we can get learners focused in a particular sector. Actually, they are called focus schools. We call them School of Specialisation. Former learners, let me just ask, I said to the DJ, I want to test something. How many former learners are here? Yeah, stand up, let me see them. The former learners of this school. That includes the principal as well. Yeah, I know. Hey, what a penny plus. I also have to root. I don't pay the plus. Yeah, I'm told the school has produced a lot. I mean, the former mayors are here, the mayor, DDG, members of parliament, principals. I'm told there were soccer stars as well. The learners coming in, and others, and this is a tradition that you must continue in the school. So it means, it shows the life you are playing in the life of these communities. So this is our 26th school. We are of 36. So I'm moving very quickly to launch the rest of the 10 of the schools. And so far, they've been very successful. These schools of specialization are result-oriented. When we choose a school to be a school of specialization, we don't choose it because it's beautiful outside. No, we look at the results. We look at the performance of the schools. There are other principals here. from SOSs. I saw them. You're also welcome. You've got peers now. The competition is tough. And these schools, so when we choose a SOS, we look at performance more than anything. And really, and obviously the corridors, they really count. But also the general structuring within the school. And this school is a big school. It's usually bigger. In terms of ISOs are much less in terms of learner population in most cases. But we know that within our townships, our schools are much bigger. So, and most of them are township schools. There's these schools of specialization. So your performance is what determines us choosing Phahama. I know that last year you got 80%. 80%. This year I want 100%. Matriculants agree. 80%, 100%. The DDG said 90% we can forgive you. No. We won't forgive you for less than 100%. Because SOSs were looking after them much more than other schools. Chair of the SGB, even the amount of money we're putting here is slightly a bit better than what we put to other schools. So we want to see value for money. We can't put money and not get results. It's a problem. So the pressure is on. Even for the learners, I'll come to you, don't worry. Your pressure is huge. So this is a performance-oriented schools. So in the schools are launched per corridors. We identify corridors, for example, in the north, Tshwane, it's automotive, manufacturing, engineering. In the east, we've got the Retropolis. In Captain Park, there's a school, Rosefield, that focuses on aviation. And go to Katlehong, we've got one of source and engineering and manufacturing, because you know the east of Ikurleni is known as manufacturing hub. In Johannesburg Central, we've got entrepreneurship as well there. We've got a school, but in the first school that we launched, Ketesukondo, nuclear. There's in Tshwane. Yes, so we've got entrepreneurship. So in the Vaal area, it's maritime, because of the Vaal River City program and the ocean economy. So this is what we do when we launch the schools. We look at where you are, and then we create a focus on it. So this being our 26th school, it's really, really monumental for us. In other provinces, I must tell you, DDG, that they have not even passed 5. No, they have not passed 5. 126. That shows the commitment of Gauteng. This department is so focused. We start, we act, we move. They know, the leadership of the institution, the HOD knows that. Now I just want action. We can speak, leave the speaking to me. I'm the politician. I'm the only one who are allowed to procrastinate, to speak and make promises. But officials can't speak, they must just do. So they are doing, they are doing, they're doing and doing. What 26? And we are going to conclude 36 by the end of term, the political term, which is next year before elections. So we are moving very quickly. We know that these areas, principal and chair of the SGP, we know these areas, especially councillor. We know the situation in these areas. Learners have spoken about it. The Zamazamas. We know the situation, the economic state of this area. We have a responsibility to protect the investment we're going to do in this school. When I say protect the investment, I'm not only speaking about infrastructure, I'm speaking about these learners as well. We need to make sure that we protect the investment And I want to do much more investment. Next week I'm meeting what do you call this, Huawei. They are committing for free that they want to install the cameras that I've been speaking about in classrooms. I've been saying there will be cameras everywhere. No, now we're starting in classrooms. We're going to pilot in SOSs. Yeah. So you know what that means, learners? You know what that means? If you are being naughty, the teacher does not have to look, just needs to rewind. And then we've got evidence who's the problem. But over and above, these cameras are going to help us as well to identify the state of kids. They are so advanced that they will be able to tell the temperature of every single learner in that room. If the child is sick, we will know. Because the heat will tell us that child is not well. So this is where we're going. The world is moving that direction. We said we're launching paperless classrooms. We're going beyond paperless classrooms. We're turning classrooms into learning centers. We're moving away from an era where a class, there's a teacher in front and the learners here. A class must be an institution, a center of development, all in all, DDG. Where every corner, there's an opportunity to learn something. Every single corner. I don't know if you get me, DDG. And this is what I want. We've got tablets that we're giving our learners. And we know they don't take them home because of sometimes they take them or not. We need to go to a point where if we continue this paperless, but we are able to communicate with them, irrespective of them not even having those tablets. This is where we're going. So next week, Huawei is going to sponsor, and we're going to start with SOSs to roll out this program. Because they've come, they are our model schools. So we know that, that's why I said protecting the infrastructure is critical. Let's protect it, Honorable Member. Schools of late have become a problematic area in the sense of safety, which has really gone up in terms of on the table of not only myself as the MEC, but also the table of the Minister. On Tuesday, while with the President, I was able to smuggle in this issue of school safety and mental health of learners and requested more support and funding, of course, and which I do assume that we will be able to get a response so that we can invest in this area of mental health, awareness, support, ensure that our learners are able to, because we're dealing with a lot of crisis, and these learners are going through a lot, we know, so we need to support them. So that's where we're investing a lot of money. So we're investing there. So that is a priority area. We've got matriculants who are coming in, they want to write matrics. They already started with prelims. They started with the prelims. The prelims are going to tell us where we are, we're 90% or not. Vusumuz, Vusi West Rand, Gauteng West, Vusi West, Gauteng West. They will tell us if we are on course for being the best #1 province in terms of matric results. But the support of these learners as they go through this difficult phase is important. So we will be investing there to ensure that we assist them, especially with studying guides, studying times, studying techniques, all of that, how to handle the pressure. Because it's very easy to study. Kids can spend hours reading and reading and reading and reading. But when they get to the exam, they panic. They panic and then they don't know, they get confused. So those techniques are important. And also to tell them it's okay. Sometimes, I'm not saying grade 12 fail, but even if you don't make it in grade 12, we have programs that will support you. It's not the end of the world where you feel I'm the only one who has not made it. We've got second chance program. We've got all these programs in place to make sure we support our learners. In October this year, we will hold a mineral gathering this year in the West Rand. This was upon the request of the provincial government. You know the DDG, yeah, I'm done. Okay. She says I usually take 1 hour, so I'm trying to, she's disturbing my focus. She's busy telling me, hey, time. Yeah, we are holding a summit in this area because we want to revive the economy of the area. So this summit is called Africa Global Critical Mineral Summit, establishing the critical minerals value chain of the future in Africa. We have requested as a provincial government to host it in this area because the economy of this area is collapsing slowly. So in order to revive it, we need to review the value chain, repurpose the mines. Obviously get rid of the zamazamas first. So if we get rid of the zamazamas first, because they're also disrupting zamazamas. We've got a school in Wedela. That school, whenever we put something, 2 days, put a generator, 2 days, a big generator. The mine donated a generator worth $1 million. Can you imagine generator $1 million, how big it is? This marquee. They managed to take it, I don't know how. Literally, they took it. We put a fence, they take it. We put taps, they take it. So this is the problem we're having in some of these areas. And as much as it's crime, but we know that obviously the socio-economic situation in the area does contribute to that. So in the aim of reviving this area, we're looking at this summit that we're holding to review the value chain. The President spoke about beneficiation. Long time we just produce gold. As our learners, they produce gold, they put it on a ship, it goes to wherever for beneficiation, repurposing, whatever, to turn it into rings and etc. What is needed, then is brought back. So we're doing away with that. We're looking when we're looking to beneficiation, we're looking to set up those refineries here so that we can then begin to create that 100% value chain. And that talks to the local economy. So we've got plans here in this area. I'm speaking mostly to the community members that we are going to turn around the economic situation of the West Rand, or the Western Corridor rather, because that's important. We are closing down schools in the area sometimes, not because we want, but because we don't have learners. The learner population is depleting, so it becomes financially non-viable to keep those schools running. In some of these areas, I know there's a Western area mining, primary school of mining, which was closed. The Human Rights Commission has come back and said I must open it. And I don't have a problem to reopen a school. In fact, we need schools. We don't have a problem, but we need learners, of course, into those schools. If we don't have learners into those schools, it's a problem. Soweto is one place we're having a big problem. Parents are taking their kids outside townships, believing that township schools don't provide quality of education. Now, with the recent online admission, that has been proven wrong. The most popular school in Gauteng is in a township, in terms of popularity. The most popular school is a township school in Gauteng with 2,600 applicants for grade 8. That's popularity. And there's quite a number of them coming up. Parents recognize the performance of these township schools. And also the performance also is there, with a 9% narrowing gap between former Model C and township school performance in matric. Quality of passes, bachelor passes increase, etc., etc. So township schools are becoming the main. In fact, our goal in this provincial government is to move kids, parents to take their kids from wherever they've taken them to bring them back to townships, and those who stay in suburbs to bring their child in townships. That's our goal, and that's why we're investing there. So that's our goal, colleagues. So we are changing the face of township schools. We are changing the face of townships. We are creating local economy in townships. We are investing in townships, infrastructure in township. Township economic development bill is looking to invest in townships. So we are changing our township. We are moving away from the suburb. So we are hoping with this school, it will cultivate our broader strategy with regard to the area, with mining being the focus. We are not saying our kids, all of them will be mining engineers. CEO of Kaya, not everyone will be a mining engineers. Everybody's got a role. Some will be doctors, but they need to be somebody of value in our community. That's what we are striving for with this type of schools, that we are producing learners who will be add value into our communities and add value into our economy and add value to even their families and themselves. That's our target group. So with this school, we are looking to inspire our learners that we need them to transform our country from its current status and into the future. We know that some of these learners, all of you, the careers 5 years from now would have changed. I can tell you now that people are rich just by doing funny things on TikToks, funny things on Instagram, but they're making millions and millions of US dollars. By playing games, you can be a millionaire by playing a game. Yeah? I don't want to yeah, game. It can take you from where you are into a mansion. So careers are changing and changing and changing and changing. And we are alive to that reality. And that's why we have this type of focus school. In fact, my wish is to have every school in Gauteng, HOD, to focus on something. Because we don't want to produce learners who know the same thing. We want learners to think differently. So that is my wish. Maru will have it one day. As you said, I'm a young MEC, so only after the election. That one I can tell you. So we'll be here, ensuring that we advance this vision of ours to making sure that all our schools focus on something. So as I conclude, I want to wish all you learners the best as you get an opportunity to showcase your talents and receive high-level quality education at your doorstep here in Randfontein, Mohlakeng. So therefore, it's befitting. I saw learners declare, I'm the one who declares SOS. But thank you for leading the charge. That it's befitting to declare Phahama Maths, Science and ICT School of Specialisation with a focus on mining officially now launched.
Thank you, MEC, for those wonderful words. Hopefully, as the matriculants mo Phahama re tla go etsa o bona o itumele ka di results tsa rona, we won't disappoint. We as like Bana ba Phahama, we are very fortunate to be one of the schools that are being schools of specialization in our province. So, Jaga MEC Asetsa Buile, we are moving to paperless classrooms. The camera, as he said, in our classes. So we should be very thankful for that. As Banaba Phahama, we are grateful for the effort he is putting. And so, yeah, there's a lot of money coming into the school, so we have to. So, now as we move on to the program, I would like to call Mr. T.R. Musiane. Well, Mr. T.R. Musiane, who is the Phahama SOS SGB chairperson, for the vote of thanks.
Thank you very much, Program Director. It's true ki Musimane, but surname ki Musiane. Ya tlo kutla batho ba re motoki a butaka itsa khwaletsele e be ke le phamula. Today I'm proud to say MEC is my leader. Itsa fetsa o tloela mic o be o kena. Yeah, my role is very easy and it's a very honorable one. Mine is just to make sure that all those that have been contributed to this, that have contributed or are still going to contribute to this mission are duly thanked. So that's easy. And I also, Program Director, welcome this opportunity to be the one displaying our attitude of gratitude as Phahama SOS. So bear with me. Here protocol works because we are in the presence of authority. So I have to stick to the list that was given to me. So bear with me. To the MEC, we are very thankful and we want to say to you, your presence and essence is of importance. And I also want to say to you, we have tattooed onto our brain cells the message that you have given to us this afternoon. To the acting HOD, Mr. Rufus Mutlana, who also happened to be the program director, I am lobbying for you. I wish that you should be removed from Hollywood and be brought to the real life as a HOD, and the acting is done away with. But I think you deserve that. To the Deputy Director General Advocate Alison Benson, ma'am, we are naturally pleased. And by the way, this is the last day of the Women's Month, no? But that doesn't mean that at the end of Women's Month we should start disrespecting women. No, no, they are very, very, very important. That is why even the President is giving them extra rights. No? You touch him, you go to prison, and you don't get bail. So that is the power, that is extra powers that are given to women. To the Chief Director of the region, Mr. Victor Teta, we are also grateful that you are here. It shows that the business of today is a very serious business and it's a very serious matter. To the Executive Mayor, Councillor Gladys Kosa, in the presence of her absence, we want to thank her as well, because we believe that her spirit is here with us. To the Acting District Director, Mr. Vusimusi Rajwile, the same sentiment goes to you. I'm also lobbying for you that the acting part should be done away with. But the MEC has committed in a very big way that he is happy. So that should be constructive to your confidence. And then to the directors and officials of the department, we are also extending and expressing our gratitude to yourselves, to the program director, Penyo. I think a lot has been said, and that is also constructive to your confidence. And I have already thanked the co-program director, that was Mr. Mohlakeng. And then to our partners. I happen to know them because I met them a long time ago. We used to meet almost every week, where we met in intensive network sessions. And then they are laughing. And then it is after about 20 years now, and we are meeting here at Phahama. And they are coming here with good intentions. And we have noted their commitment. We have noted your commitment, and we are very grateful for that. And we have also noted the fact that you are bringing on board other kind of help, other important stakeholders, and we will not forget that. And we will promise to keep you as our partners, given your importance. To the source committee, that is the committee that made sure, under the tutelage of Mr. Van Wyk and others, to make sure that this event becomes a success. And I think so far so good. They have achieved their mission. What we are seeing here is the tip of an iceberg. We are still going to do the walkabout and visit the exhibition stations. And you will agree with me that they have done a lot, and we are grateful for that. To Councillor Mbulula, ma'am, it is good to see you being here. It is good to see you supporting as a parent and as well as a leader. We are very, very happy to see you here. To the learners, listen attentively. When the MEC, because of the information he received about this particular township, specifically this particular school, he requested the former students of this particular institution to stand up. I took the liberty to look around, and this is what I saw. I saw principals, not one, not two, several principals. I saw leaders, including the Honorable Mr. Nawa. I saw professionals. So what I want to say to you, it is that this is a culture that must be for keeps. This is a culture that must be. I did not see any zamazamas. Only professionals, leaders, and principals. So let us hold on to that culture and make sure that the Phahama flag always flies high. To parents, of course, you are leading from behind, and we are very, very, very happy to see you here giving the extra support that is needed. It is appreciated because there are those kind of parents that will dump their kids at a school, and the teachers and the principal and the SGB will see to finish. So that is why when we see you and when you are here, we are grateful because we believe that together with you, we will succeed. Program Director, thank you very much.
Raleba Remsiani, Kamafuko Amonati, Agiteboho, Loho dira hore, Skolo se, Kisona si dirileng, Tata hore sebe si ntite, Baiteli Pilvachanan le Loena, the school SGB chairperson. I was instructed that we need to be out of here at 2. It's 2 o'clock now. We have done well. I think we deserve a round of applause. But before we leave, there are a number of things which I need to announce so that we close this particular session properly. MEC, I've been instructed and guided that the Kaya Engineering and Technology Company, through the generosity of Ntate Kaku and the CEO, are not only adopting this school as a partner and sponsor, they are adopting additional 2 schools. The other one is Mandisa Chiteka, and the second one is Raymond Nhlaba. Raleboga, Kaya Engineering and Technology, be blessed. The second part is that I can't go off stage without this particular code, and I know Director Nontlantla Nyovani will be impressed with me from LTSM side, and also to receive the blessings from the AGB chairperson Jones. You know that you need to pray. Hard work pays, but if hard work is doubtful, pray. And the same applies to a grade 12 who are going to get 100% this year. You work hard, don't start with prayer to say we'll pray and pass. You work hard, and then thereafter you pray. So, AGP chairperson, we receive, but I just want to say that the more that you read, the more things you will know, and the more that you learn, the more places you will go. This is a quote from Dr. Sears, which I regard as a motivation for today. Secondly, I want to also announce that once we are done here, the MEC and the VIPs will lead us. Give them about a few minutes so that they go first. They lead us in the walkthrough, the displays, and the displays and exhibitions are from FNB, Old Mutual, Kaya Engineering and Technology, Marahela Consulting Engineers, Saibono, GEM Entrepreneurship, and Goldfields Mine. And the kids will be displaying on mining, innovation, coding, career walkaway, mining village, maths display, and conveyor belt. Wow. Having announced that, let me also deal with this one because it feels bigger. As far as the eats are concerned, you know, in Africa, you can't come to an event and let my message. I'm informed that there's a small marquee there. After we've done the walkabout, the attendees with orange tags must go to the small marquee. They'll get something to eat there. And then all the chief directors, district directors, and partners, and all dignitaries with unit tags, they'll go to the staff room to have something to eat. And then parents, principals from other schools, district officials, and other dignitaries who are here, they should also join us in the small marquee with the people having green tags. But at the end, I just want to call upon the principal to come on stage. And my program director, where's my co-program director? Can you come on stage? And principal is here. He's reminding me that he's also representing the deputy principal, Mrs. Linda Giale, who's also acknowledged accordingly. As a school leader, you are a CEO of this particular school. And Nontlantla reminded me that I should not lose my trend, because normally when missionaries go around preaching the word of God, they give Bibles to the converted. Even when a politician, I say this with due respect, that when they see more than 2 people, they mobilize. So me, as a principal of Department of Gauteng Education in 18 capacity, where I see people and I see leaders, I give them books to read. And this is a book to the principal. Given the fact that he has been chosen as the principal of School of Specialization, I'm giving a book by Joel Austin, written, "It is your time. Activate your faith, achieve your dreams, and anticipate God's favor."
all the best.
This young man is doing matric this year. We are left with how many days before they write? 29. They are starting tomorrow. But this book is never too late because he'll use it during the exams and he'll use it also when he goes to tertiary. And normally all the core program directors throughout all these schools of specialization I'm involved in, I adopt them to be my sons or my daughters. We've got a WhatsApp group already. They brief me about their term marks, they brief me about their behavior, they brief me about their challenges, and I send them motivational quotes every day. So Peggy has joined that particular WhatsApp group today. She's one of those learners I'll track. I'll get his matric results. We'll also try to open doors for him whenever he needs help in form of bursaries or spaces in universities. He's adopted as part of the WhatsApp group of the And for that, I'm giving him a book written by Tony Buzan, written the Buzan Study Skills Handbook, the shortcut to success in your studies, with mind mapping, speed reading, and winning memory techniques. Thank you very much. On that note, I want to, with the little powers in enacting capacity vested in me, to declare this gathering closed, but with the proviso that all staff members, SGB, should come to the stage with the MEC for a photo session. Thank you very much.